So your innocence is actually energetically leveling up or motivating this charm, this energy that you have about you, right? It's releasing it, if we be honest. And it's very attractive. It's very sexy. It's very, it's like, wow, it's just something about their aura, right? That's the energy that this King of Wands give off. And it's so funny because it's innocent. It's literally because of like it's because of some childish stuff. Like, say maybe like you start dating somebody and every summer you would always go to amusement parks or whatever, and you like, okay, this summer we gotta go to this amusement park. This what we going, this what we doing, you know what I mean? We gonna get us a turkey leg, and your partner just sitting looking at you like, dang, you sexy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's that type of energy, like, so childish, but also like so cute. Or like, say you like come home and you with your spouse or whatever, and you like, I got us some stuff to make some ice cream sundaes, and they're like, you know, like, oh, okay, and you put the ice cream sundaes together, and it got all the toppings on it, sprinkles, nuts, chocolate syrup, like everything, and you eating it, and you look so childish. You might even have on a Disney movie. You look so childish, but your partner looking at you like, man, it's so sexy. Like, that's so sexy. Like, how they just let they inner child fly. They just let it out. Like, they be so free. Like, it's just something so endearing about it. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, ooh. Royal Priestess BB, and I'm an intuitive reader. Thank you for clicking on the video, and since you did, there must be something here for you. Not everything is yours, so take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. We ask that our high vibrational, loving, and caring ancestor guides, guardian angels, and archangels are present. If anyone is here to send evil eye, ill wishes, or negative energy, we ask that they be escorted out to the left, to the left, to the left. Alright, y'all. This is really just a whatever comes out read. I'm not even gonna lie. I needed to get this last little energy out. It's nearly the end of the day. I normally do not do reads this late. I normally only work 9 to 3, but I don't know. Some stuff is urgent, you know? So, this might be one of them. So, sometimes I do overtime. So, let's see what's popping. What's popping? Oh, look at that strength card. The strength card was actually on the bottom of the deck when I started shuffling. I love how they're flipping out. I don't want this, though. They're flipping out really pretty. I think this is a financial read. We got the sun on the bottom of the deck. Conscious optimism, or being energetically optimistic. You know, knowing that everything's going to work out in your favor. Also being energetically creative. We love a creative. Right? Oh, yes! What is that with the Empress behind it? Not only are you energetically creative, you're energetically abundant. I mean, you're abundant. You're nurturing. You're loving. Baby, you are attractive. You are energetically creative and attractive. Whew. Wow. And you're an alchemist. You're alchemizing something here. Oh, you're new beginning. You're doing things in moderation. Right? You're being optimistic. This is one of the happiest cards in the deck. You know, prosperity, joy. Wow. This is nice. It's a nice energy to have on the bottom of the deck starting out. The Magician. Ooh, whoa. I didn't expect to see that many when I did that. So, that was why I was like, whoa. Whoa. These two alone. You done seen something you can't turn back from. This is cute. It's simple, but it's cute. I got King of Pentacles on the bottom of this deck starting out. Okay, so this is, you have everything you need to manifest here. You have everything you need to manifest. So much so, this is, the story on this card is Cinderella. And this is the fairy godmother. It's literally taking nothing and turning it into something, right? Turning mice into horsemen, or turning pumpkins into a carriage, right? It's literally taking nothing and turning it into something. And also having help. Right? Having help, right? Like the universe is helping you here. It's like, you know, your guides, your ancestors, your guardian angels, like you have help here to turn this nothing into something. The biggest key component is faith, trust, and also moving forward, like knowing that you don't really need anything. You have everything that you need. It's just really putting it all together and seeing how you can transform one thing into something else, and having the universe help you. You know, the universe can usher people in to help you. You know what I mean? It could bring resources your way to help you. Either way, the universe is helping you here. Your fairy godmother is helping you. Okay? And there's nostalgia here. Your inner child, because this is also inner child creativity, the sun here. So nostalgia, right? Healing your inner child, sharing things from childhood, like from your inner child, or even your higher self, but this is really from your inner child, your innocence. Sharing things from a place of innocence is what is energetically motivating this charm. Right? This card, the King of Wands, this particular King of Wands card tells the story of the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? It's like having this charm about you. It's like having this certain passion about you that it's attractive. You know what I mean? So your innocence is actually energetically leveling up or motivating this charm, this energy that you have about you, right? It's releasing it, if we be honest. And it's very attractive. It's very sexy. It's very, it's like, wow, it's just something about their aura, right? That's the energy that this King of Wands give off. And it's so funny because it's innocent. It's literally because of like it's because of some childish stuff. Like, say maybe like you start dating somebody and every summer you would always go to amusement parks or whatever, and you like, okay, this summer we gotta go to this amusement park, this where we going, this what we doing, you know what I mean, we gonna get us a turkey leg, and your partner just sitting looking at you like, dang, you sexy, like, you know what I mean, like, it's that type of energy, like, so childish, but also like so cute. Or like, say you like come home and you with your spouse or whatever, and you like, I got us some stuff to make some ice cream sundaes, and they're like, you know, like, oh, okay, and you put the ice cream sundaes together, and it got all the toppings on it, sprinkles, nuts, chocolate syrup, like everything, and you eating it, and you look so childish. You might even have on a Disney movie. You look so childish, but your partner looking at you like, man, it's so sexy. Like, that's so sexy. Like, how they just let they inner child fly. They just let it out. Like, they be so free. Like, it's just something so endearing about it. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, ooh. But it's very much like it draws people to you. You know, it's an energy, it's an aura about you, and it is sexy. It's very attractive, if anything. You know what I mean? And it's so attractive that you are attracting new financial opportunities, right? You are getting a seed, and this seed that you're getting, you can actually take it to energetically move forward. Yeah, I just heard thunder, thunder, thunder. I don't think that's how the song goes. I think it's like lightning, the thunder. I don't know. That sounds so crazy. It's something in my head now that's playing. I'm probably gonna have to listen to it after this read. But yeah, but you know, you are coming into new physical financial beginnings, right? This is a tangible result, right? Something is highly attracted to you in the physical means that is going to lead to energetic travel, right? And also an upgrade, because you notice he got like a wand over here, but then he has like a key over here, right? So it's kind of like the past, right? Moving from something that was outdated to like something that's new and restored. You know what I mean? Like, that's really cool. Yeah, it's moving you to a place of physical stability, right? And physically being grounded. I think that you have really been ungrounded at this time. And that these new physical beginnings that is coming in, because you're just attracting it, you're very attractive at this time. It's going to lead to you being in a physical place of abundance. It's going to lead to you being physically grounded, right? And you actually really need to use your conviction here. Right, Leo energy. Mars is in Leo. And when I tell y'all Leo has been showing up in my reading so much, you should be using your conviction at this time. I've had Leo show up so much in my readings. I've had Leo show up so much in my readings. Like, you really need to be using your conviction at this time. And also, you know, being compassionate, understanding, like, you know, you can really tame the beast. Okay? And this beast is your fear. There's some fear here. And once you realize, like, you can tame this beast, you get your fear down, it's like, you never look back. Death card energy. You literally never look back. You're like, you know what? I'm good. You know, it's like, you can't unsee it anymore. Like, once you realize, like, your fear is really pussy. You know what I mean? Like, your fear is really a coward. You know what I mean? Like, once you tame it, you know, there's no looking back. There's no going back. There's no going back. Ain't no going back, dog. So much so, 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Things is really going to take off fast. Right? Things will really start energetically speeding up. Right? You're going to have some messages coming through. Right? Oh, wow. In spirit. In spirit. Right? You're going to consciously be receiving these. of you being energetically close to a breakthrough. So I'm picking up the energy of somebody that's been struggling for a while. You've been having to energetically hold off, and physically taking care of the seeds that you plant, right? So you've been physically trying to go after something. It's giving the energy of like, it's something that you've been wanting. It's something that you have been trying to achieve, that it has not been very easy for you to achieve. It's not like, maybe you opened your mouth too soon. Maybe you told somebody when you shouldn't have. Maybe you just really had a lot of self-limiting beliefs that you had to overcome, like fears. Maybe you had to really realize, you had to stop. Wow, and Queen of Pentacles comes out twice. Yeah, with 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So you definitely was subconsciously betrayed. You had to pour some cups out because, it was no good. It was no good, and it hurt you, but now you're refilling your cup from the universe, right? With the star behind it. Trusting in the universe, trusting in your connection to the universe, knowing that things will play out the way that they should. That's right. Right, you've had judgment. You've overcome this, though. You were not guilty. Not guilty, right? You transformed. Oh, wow. And this is, consciously focusing, right, on, I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can. I believe you can. This is consciously focusing. Right, even though you got somebody back here trying to distract you, you still focused on what you focused on. Okay, you are sending your signal out clear as day. Right, consciously focusing and not self-sabotaging, because we self-sabotage ourselves when we get distracted. Okay, consciously focusing on these subconscious opportunity here to physically receive. Right, and this is physically receiving by being of service to others. Right, giving to receive, because that's how you receive. You can't get some in your hand. It's like trying to give a child. It's like on Halloween, right? When the kids come up to your door for the candy, you like, here goes some candy, and they got a whole bunch of candy in their hand. You like, baby, where the candy gonna fit that I'm trying to give you? It's like, where can I put the candy that I'm trying to give you, baby? Your hands are full, right? You got to give something, or at least put it in your bag or something. You know what I mean? Make room for it. You got to make room for it and clear up things, right? Give. And you've been giving, obviously, or maybe you're now giving, right? You're being of service to others, right? But whatever this is, you are consciously focused on it. You are consciously focusing on this subconscious opportunity that you have to physically be of service to others. And you are physically grounded in it, so much so that, like, you are abundant. I mean, your charm is so attractive. You are attracting people left and right. You are attracting things left and right. So much so money's coming your way. Money is coming your way. Like, you are feeding your children mother energy. Mother energy. Like, wow, this read is real quick and, like, to the point. Okay, you need to consciously be perceptive of this new beginning that's coming in, though. Okay, you need to consciously perceive it. It means that on a higher level, you can create this new beginning before it comes to you in mind, in thought. So guess what? Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about this new beginning, okay? Think about it. What does it look like? What do you look like? What weight are you? Okay? What color is your hair? What car do you drive? Where do you live? You know what I mean? Who are you hanging out with, right? Because you're coming out of this dark night of the soul, because that's what 5 of Cups is, upright. It's a dark night of the soul. You're coming out of this dark night of the soul, and the universe is refilling one of your cups that was spilled, okay? 1 cup enough that you need to take with this additional cup behind you, okay? And you are being patient and allowing it to be refilled. That was that Temperance card that we saw earlier, right? Doing things in moderation. So, you need to really, think on a higher perspective, on a higher level. What does your new beginning look like? I checked the timer. I'm like, dang, it's not even 20 minutes. Like, we pacing through this. This is my last reading of the day, too. And I still have to do more work after this. It's just not like filming, But still, work is work. But when you say you the boss, I'm not bossy, I'm the boss. When you say you the boss, sometimes you gotta do bossy things, right? So, this looks really good, though. Like, continue to be in this grounded energy. Like, continue to feel good being of service to others. I don't know what it is you do. You could be the mail lady for all I care. At the end of the day, this is some real abundant energy. This is like knowing that you will physically receive because you are physically giving to others. And you know that the universe is bringing this opportunity to you, and you're consciously focusing on it. That's the only thing on your money on my mind. I'm just playing. It's not really money on your mind, even though, these are Pentacle cards. It's really just the simple fact that you really being of service. You like to, you're having fun. You're having fun, right? Your inner child is ignited, right? Sun card energy. Okay, and that's helping bring you out such a dark place. Because at the end of the day, this is something that you enjoy. You're in a very creative, happy space. And I'm happy for you, baby. I'm happy for you, boogie butt. Oh my goodness. You know, like, I'm so happy for you, boogie butt. Keep doing what you're doing, bestie. Like, we're doing so good on time, I might actually be able to, like, pull another deck. I might be able to pull a God, Guardians, and Goddess card. All them G's. Big G. Anyway. So, let's see what else. This is good. This must be for the big dogs. Big dog. A big dog. That came out, and I was like, no, that don't even look like something that need to be here. A big dog. A big dog. Don't burn yourself out. I was just thinking about that because I was telling myself that, like, girl, don't burn yourself out today. Wow, you had a death. I think that's really all I want. Because I keep turning these back. And when I say I think that's really all I want, that's what spirit wants to come out. You heard me. Do y'all see little Jesus? Ain't little Jesus so cute? I found this in the parking lot, y'all. I was going to Arby's. I got out the car. I was walking to the Arby's. I stepped on it. And I was like, what is that? I looked down. It was Jesus. I picked it up so fast. I said, oh my goodness, not my Jesus. The Jesus who defends me. Okay. Not my attorney in the heavenly court. Anyway. On the bottom of the deck, we got Proverbs 15:22. Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed. Consult your spirit team. God granted you archangels, guardian angels, and even ancestors at your disposal to help plus support when called upon. Prayer power is your superpower. Unless other cards indicate otherwise, you may need physical counsel such as lawyers, accountants, etc. Trust your divine spirit team will bring good people your way. And behind that, we got no money, mo problems, right? Be smart, save every coin. That's what's popping out to me. So you might need some help here. Whatever it is that you're doing financially, you might really need some help here. Right? Some help to the point it's like you could possibly get burnt out. Because I just said that came in my head and then that was on the bottom of the deck. So I'm really looking at you need to call on, you know, your ancestor guides, your guardian angels. You need to ask for energetic help, right? To not be overwhelmed. Because the more overwhelmed you get, right? Because balancing finances, especially when we're in a space of like, you know, oh, I just like to really help others. I like to share the wealth or whatever your philosophy may be around finances and giving. Right? To receive back, you can really put yourself in a stressful energy because, you know, finances can do that to us sometimes, especially if we do a whole lot of spending or giving, right? And we don't even realize like what's coming back to us and what's not. Okay? So it says divine wisdom. You hold the wisdom and knowledge that are considered keys to the universe. What you hold is extremely valuable compared to anything else. You hold access to the Akashic records and gifts of the Magi. Your gifts go beyond the 3D and take form in the 7D. You are a visionary, right? So, and I love this because you see the pyramids on here. You know, like, you're a visionary. Like, you can create something like the pyramids. Like, you can envision something. And that's actually the same energy that's here on the sun card. Because I believe this is Ra, the sun god, who was a visionary, if we're being honest. So, you can create your world. And that's going back to this Queen of Swords energy, right? Like keeping your cup on lock. Do not play around. Like, be a little cautious with your heart. You know what I mean? 'Cause at the end of the day, your heart is what helps bring everything together in your vision. Okay, your desires. So, you know, keeping your heart on lock and consciously perceiving what it is you want your world to look like around you, because you coming out of this dark night of soul and you got help. It's a whole new world. Okay, it's about to be a whole new world, baby. It's about to be a whole new world. Do you hear me? And then we got the death card here. So it says this card actually points to a conscious or subconscious evolution that you were driven to by the power of others. Your reality can look a lot different than you would have ever imagined. The words of others have come to spite you, and your spiritual weakness took you to an early grave. Now is the time to adjust, to transform, and rise again. So yeah, you're adjusting, you're transforming, you're rising again. Your world doesn't look like what you would prefer it to look like because you went through a dark night of the soul, right? You were attacked. Other people, you know, sabotaged the things that you consciously wanted, because Five of Swords upright is, you know, being consciously sabotaged. It's like all of what you're thinking is going to this person. Right? They are intercepting what you're focusing on to bring to yourself to get on their end. Right? Now this is being cut out. They're not getting it. It's still going where it needs to go. Okay, they're sending it up trying to get it, but it's not going to them. It's being diverted by this bird here, which is sent by spirit, right? You're having help here. So you're able to focus on what it is you truly want. And mainly the help is you being quiet, right? Mainly the help is you just focusing on what it is you want. You're not sharing it with nobody else because it ain't nobody else's business. They can know when it's done. And however they react when it's done will tell you how they feel about it, 110%. But at the end of the day, you did go through a death here. And it really came out with death. Right, so it's like taming your fear, you know, after you've already seen things for what they really were. Like, maybe you saw the people in your corner wasn't really for you, you know, they were against you. And that's cool, because it make you more self-reliant. It make you more strong at the end of the day. So, we got, things are going to come together later. Okay, so it says, Proverbs 19:17, who is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward them for what they have done. Blessings on blessings for all the help you have given. The wheel has turned, and you are ready and will receive for all you have given. That's so cute. So you've already done this good. And that's why you sitting in this energy. You are physically abundant. You physically grounded in the fact that you give to all your children. You know, because Queen of Pentacles is a mother, and she's a very generous and loving mother. She physically gives as much as she can. She believes that everybody deserves luxury. She believes that everybody deserves the finer things in life, that, you know, as long as we share these things, then we're good. You know, the world is a good place. And you're rooted in this energy, because it's here twice. You're rooted in this energy. You might be a Virgo, might be a Taurus, definitely earth sign energy. Yeah, I'm really getting that heavy. Like, so heavy. Maybe Scorpio energy as well. But you definitely kicking back on your Virgo energy. Because Virgo is here 3 times. Queen of Pentacles twice, and then 6 of Pentacles. That's Virgo. So, yeah. I'm definitely picking up Virgo energy. And it says, you wanted to know when later. There is way more work to be done. Not in the next 6 months. Don't worry about when. Worry about how. The timing card that says it will happen later. And that's paired with Love No Keisha. You are in love, girl. You got a major problem, and it all started with a bite. The love bug got you good, and your heart is fluttering. He is the one. Simply put, your husband, your kid's father, him. Be good and blessed. Right? So you might be in love, baby, and you might be focusing on that. But at the end of the day, you don't really need to worry about when it's going to happen. You kind of need to worry about how. So you need, and usually we don't worry about the how, because that's God's job. But to get this card where it say this is going to come together later, and this particular sentence sticks out to me where it says you need to be worried about the how, you know, that tells me that you need to consciously strategize more. That tells me that you need to put together more of a plan on a higher dimension, right? Maybe you need to dream more. Maybe you need to see it in your conscious mind, in your third eye. Whatever it may be, you need to put together some type of conscious thought for how this relationship can come together. Because as of right now, it's not able to come together in the position that you're in. Number 1, you're healing. Okay, you coming out of a dark night of the soul. Number 2, you getting your finances together. So the love part really isn't a priority, because you're already doing things in moderation, because we saw that Temperance card. You don't want to be focusing on too many things at once. So it's kind of like, you know, letting things come together as they should, but also consciously seeing it on a higher perspective, because you have this divine wisdom, right? Your gifts go beyond the 3D and take form on the 7D. Okay, you're a visionary. So if you envision it on a higher plane, it can trickle down into the 3D. Okay, and really being your reality. At the time, we just in at 30 minutes. That's good, because we can pull a gods and goddesses and guardians card. Y'all, it's starting to rain, and I'm getting that little mojo. I'm getting that feeling. What is this on this card? Oh, I scratched it out. But yeah, I'm getting this feeling where I'm like, might be nappy time. Just playing. Ain't no nappy time, bitch. Ain't no nappy time, bitch. I still got stuff to do. So let's see. I love these cards. I'm actually gonna read from the book though, so it might just be one card. I may not read from the book. I may not read the full story. I don't know. I probably will though. It just depends. I'm fighting the rain right now. I got my dupes up to the rain, knocking them droplets out. Rain is just so soothing. Okay. That's exactly what I'm talking about, period. Bottom of that, we got eternal love. You know this your partner, whoever it is. You really do know this your man. And behind that, we got end of a cycle. You're at the end of a cycle, hell. And Artemis, brave spirit. Be brave, be brave. Run after that man. Follow him home. Protect your energy, yeah, because somebody showing up was stealing your shit. Okay, that 5 of swords. Somebody was consciously taken from you. That's not cool. I hate thieves, bro. And the reason why I hate thieves is because you can have your own stuff. Why is you stealing? You can have your own stuff. Why are you stealing? What is the purpose of stealing? Honestly, taking somebody else's stuff. You don't get no satisfaction from that. You're going to feel bad at the end of the day. Because it ain't yours. It really doesn't belong to you. You know, at the end of the day, every time you look at it, you're going to think about how you stole it. That's tea for somebody. Every time you look at what you stole, you're going to think about how you stole it. So why are you stealing? It doesn't bring any true satisfaction. I'm looking for my dog. Okay. Aditi. Let's see. She's really probably the first one because it's the A. It's in alphabetical order. So it says, expand your consciousness. See the bigger picture. What I just said. The universe is opening you up. Mother of the endless universe, Aditi, is a primordial Hindu goddess who appears often in the Vedas, the earliest Hindu scriptures. Her name means limitless or boundless in Sanskrit. Aditi is the source of all, who gave birth to the entire cosmos, including all the gods and goddesses. As celestial mother, she's sometimes represented as a sacred cow, nourishing everything on earth with her milk. Also known as Mother Space, she symbolizes the infinite freedom, divine order, and cosmic connection. Ooh. So look up at the sky, the clouds, the stars, planets, and the endless expanses, stressing out in all directions. You're part of a vast, limitless consciousness and a divinely ordered universe. Oh, that's cute. Okay. It may be hard to remember this right now as you're consumed with the details, problems, and demands of everyday life. You might feel restricted, confined, or limited by your circumstances. Maybe you've been spending too much time indoors or listening to inflexible, narrow ideas. Aditi invites you to gaze again upon the sky outside your window. Her expansive energy swirls around your tight forehead, freeing up your mind. You've reached an impasse because you've become closed to alternative options, she says. It's easy to get stuck inside your own head. You get stuck in a rut and see only dead ends and foregone conclusions. Open your consciousness. Connect with the divine mind and feel the rich expansiveness. You're not limited in any way, and I'm here to show you the extensive possibilities and plentiful resources that are always available, right? Going back to this magician card, right? Turning nothing into something. A pumpkin can be your carriage. The 3 mice can be your horsemen, okay? Widen your perspective, stand up, and stretch out your arms to the universe. Be open to unexpected blessings, surprising solutions, and new avenues of understanding. Right? It says your guidance from Aditi is to broaden your horizons mentally, physically, or spiritually. Be curious. I am taking the additional meaning from this as get a second opinion. My mind is open and flexible. I'm willing to expand. Because it says also travel or move abroad. You have 2 of wands. I'm sorry. Travel or move abroad. This is about moving. You need to move. You need to move. It's nothing for you wherever you are anymore. You need to move. Travel or move abroad is the message. You need to move. Whoever this is, that's your confirmation. You need to move. You need to move. It's time to go. It's nothing left for you where you are. Okay, it's time for travel. Or you just need to go out of town. Right? Maybe you need to go to a convention somewhere or something like that. Travel is needed because you got the 2 of wands here. Travel is needed. Okay, you need to open your mind up. You need to open your eyes up and see that you have more options than you think you do. The magician card, right? You really have everything you need to manifest what it is you truly want, but you being closed-minded right now because where you at, your environment, it got you down. And you might have somebody in your environment that's like talking down. You know what I mean? That's bringing you down. You need to travel, though. Travel is big. So if you're thinking about a trip, take it ASAP. Me ASAP, you know what I mean? Focus on it. You know, do whatever you got to do to bring it together, but get to moving. Because it's time for you to broaden it's time to open up your perspective. You know what I mean? You need to be seeing something new. Go somewhere you ain't been before. You don't have to go too far. You don't have to do too much, but just go somewhere you ain't been before. Okay? Open up your perspective. Okay. Now we got Dryad. Protect your energy. Clear yourself from energetic clutter. Tune into tree wisdom. Dryads are wood nymphs or nature spirits in Greek mythology, particularly of oak trees. Oh my goodness! There are forms of dryads in numerous cultures around the world. Dryads protect and care for the tree they're born with and inhabit their tree's aura. Channels of communication for its spirit. Dryads are a tree's messenger, its psychic voice. They are powerful energy healers and can be invoked for space and aura clearing purposes. Wow, that's so nice. It says, you're leaking your precious energies all over the place, and the Dryad has come to the rescue. Dryad is the best friend of an empath, a highly sensitive person who taps deeply into the emotional states of others. If you're empathetic, you sense someone's feelings and experiences as if they were your own. This is a gift and can make you a wonderful listening ear for your friends. But if you don't take care of your boundaries, it can have a damaging effect on your well-being. How many times have you felt clogged, unbalanced, or drained from being a psychic sponge for everything around you? Dryad offers you this simple energy clearing and protection ritual. Do this exercise morning and evening, especially after being in crowded or emotionally charged environments. Dryad says, imagine yourself inside the aura of a beautiful tree. Ask to be cleared of all energetic toxicity or invisible baggage that isn't yours. This could be other people's emotions, thoughts, and personal soul lessons that you've unconsciously absorbed. To complete the clearing process, visualize a layer of protective light surrounding your body. Finally, consult the tree's spirit wisdom. Ask if there's any message it wants to share with you. Give thanks to the tree. Your aura is refreshed and sealed with Dryad's protection. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. So this is kind of what it looks like if you want to picture yourself in a tree. That's beautiful. I actually have an oak tree outside my home, in my hometown. So, that's nice. I'm taking this as take a break from social media. I respect and care for my energy field. I recognize the healing powers of trees. That's your affirmation. You need to take a break from social media. You need to get off social media. Social media doing you wrong, baby. Social media is telling you all the wrong things that you don't need to hear. Okay, social media has got you living in other people's life, thinking that you behind, thinking that you need to catch up and all this other stuff. Get off social media, baby. Take you a break. Deactivate that page for 30 days and come back refreshed and new and go on the trip while you off of social media. You don't need to take pictures for nobody else but you. You know what I mean? For your memory. Okay? Take some time for you so that you can come into all that is coming to you, so you can manifest what it is that you want to manifest for yourself. Because you're very close. You're right there. You're right there, babe. You're right there. You right there. The light is about to turn green. That's what I'm going to call this reading. The light is about to turn green. Okay? Trust and believe that, baby. All right? Whew, y'all. I'm kind of drained. I'm a little tired for today, but I am so glad that you tuned into this message. I want to thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please check out the description box below so that you can check out our charity fundraiser, and you can also check out my spiritual services. I am open and available for reads. And most importantly, baby, don't ever forget, have a great, beautiful, blessed, and abundant day. Amen. Later.